I've been thinking a lot lately about how unstylish Christianity is, how unfashionable Christianity has become, how dangerous that is, and how good that is for Christians. The recent bugaboo, the latest controversy with gay marriage, the caricatures and ignorance about Christianity has played a part in that. Having relationships and making friends, and that once they find out that you're on the wrong side of the fashionable cause of the age, that you won't be friends anymore. Knowing that sucks. The cutting edge jobs, the cool jobs, these are things that Christians are going to start being cut out of more and more. I just read an article about a company in San Francisco that did a month of working together naked. The only person who objected was the photographer. So they bought him a t-shirt that looks like a naked chest. But imagine being a Christian in that environment. Is it overtly hostile? Is it open persecution? No, but you probably weren't welcome or hired in the first place there. And suddenly you're singling yourself out as the party pooper. The trend will be for Christians to be more and more excluded, sometimes legally, sometimes culturally, from certain parts of American life. It's very difficult already to be a Christian in academia. Being a Christian in Silicon Valley will be more and more difficult. Being a Christian in certain fields is just going to get more and more difficult. And I think geography is going to play a large part in this as well. Being a Christian out in the West Coast, being a Christian in the Northeast, there are certain fields that are just going to be more difficult there than, for example, here in the South, or in the Northwest, or in Colorado. The good thing is that, honestly, I think that Christians need to be ghettoized a little bit. There will be so many excellent results from this. First of all, our culture has become the culture of the world. Right? Christian music. What a joke. But it's because it's like the world's music. That's why it's a joke. It's crappy Britney Spears music, which goes to show my age. So, there's that. We're going to have a strong, easily identifiable culture, and different kinds of Christians will be able to relate to each other with that. This exclusion will actually build up the kingdom, I believe. It will help us to relate to people, ironically enough. So despite being ghettoized more and more, when Christians have a stronger identity, they will be able to talk more and better to those outside it. Maybe create hostility, but maybe not. When people are starting to say that if you're religious, you shouldn't even have a business, or if you go into business, that you need to put the American value of pluralism above all, then maybe we need to be ghettoized. Maybe we need to have our versions of kosher and halal shops. See what happens from there. And then take our community outside. Take our community with that strong identity out. The last reason it's good is that if history takes a nasty turn, it's good for the church. The seed of the church is the blood of the martyrs. Maybe we need a little more martyrdom. Not that I wish that upon you, or me, or my children. But I wouldn't, I guess, be too upset about this. I think this is a real trend. I think Christians are being excluded, are being actively excluded. And I think that's okay. I think this is going to be good for the church. And of course, as always, God is sovereign. I look forward to your comments about Christian ghettoization. Is it real? Is it not? Is it trending that way? Am I just making stuff up? Am I a part of the Western patriarchy? I'd also love to hear how you think this might, if you agree with me, which of course you do, come on, how this might benefit the kingdom. What does it mean? What will it mean for us to be excluded from the places of power, from the halls of power? Do we return to being what we originally were, which is a religion of women and slaves? I think that'd be okay. All right, y'all. Cheers.